Good morning, this is KELOLAND on the go. With all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Starting today, you have the chance to make a difference by donating blood during the 6th annual Flying for Life blood drive in Sioux Falls.
You can stop by our KELOLAND station until 11 this morning or from 12:30 to 4 this afternoon. The drive is a friendly competition between Sanford AirMed and Avera Care Flight.
And we have a lot of openings for people that are interested in donating at the kickoff here at KELOLAND TV. It's really easy to schedule yourself. All you have to do is log on to our website at cbblifeblood.org.
Donors must be 17 years or older or 16 with a parent consent form. You should also bring a photo ID with you. Thousands of people toed the line at an event that raises money to support cancer patients and their families. More than 8,600 runners and walkers were up bright and early Saturday morning for this year's Avera Race Against Cancer.
Events were held at 6 different sites across South Dakota and Minnesota. As one longtime Sioux Falls racer puts it, he shows up not just to run, but to run for a reason.
My dad's a cancer survivor, so that's why it means something to me personally. But as a team, we enjoy doing it. Gives us a chance to give back to the community for a good cause.
Before any running action got underway, participants could get in on some energetic pre-race warm-ups. More than $950,000 was raised this year, which is a new record. No open burning is allowed in Yankton County today. Emergency management says it goes through tomorrow.
Officials say breezy winds and low humidity over the next 2 days will elevate fire danger in the afternoon. Authorities say the strongest winds will be seen on Tuesday with gusts up to 30 to 40 miles per hour.
Scott, it's dry across KELOLAND right now. Any chances for rain this week?
Well, we do have these isolated showers that show up from time to time, 20% chance even tonight, but anything that falls will remain very, very light. We do have that 20 to 30% chance for something this coming weekend. Temperatures will be above average as we do go through the weekend into this weekend. Numbers today will reach the 70s and 80s and even a couple of 90s across western South Dakota. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Thanks to the sunshine in eastern KELOLAND, many people spent Mother's Day celebrations outdoors, including families enjoying downtown Sioux Falls.
One family we caught up with wasn't just celebrating one mom, they're actually celebrating multiple generations of mothers.
This is kind of our yearly tradition. We travel to be with Mom, Grandma, so we have 4 generations here. So we went to church together. We're just spending time shopping and dining and just love our togetherness.
All of the women said they loved how their moms are constant leaders and teachers for their family. Last week, 84 veterans who served between the Korean and Vietnam Wars took a free trip to the nation's capital as part of a Midwest honor flight.
Shale Person was the only female veteran on the trip. Her late husband is the one who had convinced her years ago to sign up before he passed away, but she says it was worth it for the trip.
It was fun. Other than getting up at 2 a.m., that was a little bit. I'm retired and that's not something I do very often anymore.
Person was a nurse who served in Vietnam in the early 70s. The week of the trip was the 6th anniversary of her husband's death. Person said that she and her son, who traveled with her, were thinking about him. Reed Harder and Chandler Backley were 2 amateur baseball players who died in a crash on I-90 in January. The West Central Baseball Association and the Canaries hosted a fundraiser in their honor Sunday in Humboldt.
The day included a free youth minicamp, a silent auction, and an exhibition game between the Canaries and local amateur players, which has been a yearly tradition. The expansion of the festivities is in honor of Harper and Bakley.
Those guys just meant a lot to the amateur community, and it's just nice to give back. Nice thing that the Canaries are doing and the West Central Baseball Association are doing as well. So it's super important.
Several dozen kids took part in the clinic.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
And now let's get one last look at your weather with meteorologist Brian Carsons. Brian, what do you have for us?
All right, weather picture here today. Well, we've got a fire weather warning in effect for much of western South Dakota. That's because of obviously the conditions here today. We got very hot temperatures, low humidity, and that all combines here with that very high fire danger. Upfront forecast in Sioux Falls. Starting the morning a little chilly in the upper 30s, but we are looking at that rebound pretty quickly, temperature at 80 degrees by the late afternoon. We've had some scattered frost in the northeast. We've had a little frost too in western Minnesota into northwest Iowa with a few 30s, but we're clearly warming now quickly. So we're expecting quite the opposite trend. In fact, 90-degree weather today for far western South Dakota. I expect a prevalent south or southwest wind right ahead of that feature. This frontal system that comes through tonight is not going to do a lot for precipitation. Could be a couple of showers here and there, but I'm pretty reserved on calling out a lot of rain. I think if it does rain, it'll be short term. And then, of course, tomorrow, when you factor in the wind out of the northwest, it evaporates quickly, doesn't it? With temperatures likely in the 70s, low to mid 70s for highs tomorrow. And those wind speeds will be every bit of 20 to 40 out of the northwest. Our strongest wind gusts will be across western Minnesota. So do take that into consideration. Temperatures today, 86 Mitchell, 88 for a high. In Chamberlain, 90 in winter. That passing front tonight with the wind, it'll keep our lows in the 50s. And then for tomorrow, we'll rebound to the low to mid 70s. Sioux Falls, Brookings, Huron at about 77. And that 7-day forecast, we're expecting mid 80s on Thursday, mid to upper 80s by Friday. And there are chances of rain too going down the road here, a little bit at least by Saturday and Sunday. Forecast details for Aberdeen. It also is going to heat up on Thursday. There's a front that's going to drag through, tied to an area of low pressure up in southern Canada. It's worth a 20% chance of rain. We'll see if we can cobble up just enough moisture convergence ahead of that. The weekend could get a little more active, but at this point, it just is a matter of whether or not that Gulf moisture has an opportunity to rebound this far north. So we'll keep an eye on it. I think for Pier 2, it's worthy at least a couple of rain chances, but I'm just not sold yet that we're into a rainy pattern there. I think it would be best to kind of stay a little more reserved on that, given the context of the drought in southern South Dakota. And you can almost bank on more fire danger on Thursday with a high near 90 in Rapid City. Check out more details online at KELOLAND.com.